Welcome back to our channel. It is Monday and I am off for the next 3 days, worked over the weekend, and just waiting for the Suns game. So yeah, I'm just waiting on that game, which is in 3 more hours. And yeah, I just thought I'd get on and kind of start. And I haven't really been vlogging or recording anything just because my schedule's been kind of on the week. I've been scheduled to work weekends and my eye keeps twitching. Yeah, so I wanted to say, like, Raja's collar that he has on now, it's kind of getting tight on him, so we were trying to look on Amazon for some more, like, bigger sizes. Oh, my eye, what the heck? Like, the whole time it wasn't twitching until when I push record, and then it starts. I feel like I look like those cartoons where they're like, their eyes all like twitching like they're about to snap or something. But yeah, that's what's going on with my eye right now. It was like that yesterday too. But yeah, we got him these ones, or I got him these ones. The little bow tie thing, and I tried putting it on him, but the bell, he gets all crazy and he just starts trying to rip it off. So I'm just gonna leave the other one on him until it doesn't fit him anymore. But it's cute because it comes in all different colors. There's a gray one, and this blue color, and this green color. It's green. Yeah, there was some that had like different for the holidays. There was one that had like St. Patrick's, and for like the American flag for 4th of July and Christmas and Halloween. So I was telling Nikki, like, we should get some of those for him so we can change it out throughout the whole year. So yeah, I'll probably try putting this one back on him a little later. He was sleeping, but he heard the bells. Here he comes. You want to put it on now? Yes, no. I tried putting it over the other one. It looks funny. Okay, well, he's not going crazy right now, so maybe I will just take off the one that's kind of getting tight on him. I'll probably take that one off. He looks so fancy. Raja, come here. It was funny, last night he was in our closet, and Lionel was telling him to get out of the closet, so he was like snapping his fingers at him and saying like, Raja, get out of the closet. And Raja would kind of like do his like low meow, but it would be kind of like 2 or 3 of them at a time, so it sounded like he was laughing. It was kind of creepy too. Okay. So this is how his collar looks right here. It's like a bow. Raja! Will you stop? Stop getting crazy. Hey. Let me take this one off. Yes, during like work or whatever, when we have downtime and I'm just walking around the hallways, I usually bring my AirPods, and I was listening, and I listened to this podcast. It's called Morbid. So if you are interested in like true crime or they have like a listener's tale where people send in stories about like paranormal or hauntings that they've experienced, so they kind of read them out, and so that's that kind of podcast. And so I was listening to one of the episodes of origin story of the Ouija board, and at work I had to do a specialty run where I had to pick up which basically is like a morgue run. So I had to pick up and take to the morgue, and on my way to the morgue, I was listening to the podcast, and I usually wear my Apple Watch, and so normally my Apple Watch lasts through the whole shift. It doesn't die or whatever, and the battery, when I get home after work, the battery is usually like halfway used or something. And so yesterday morning when I took it off the charger, because I know I charged it and it was full, and so when I was doing the specialty run, I was gonna check the time, so I looked at the time, and when it tells you that your battery is low, and it asks you if you want to use the power saver, that showed up, and I was like, what the heck? And it was barely like 7:30ish or something, and so I just used the save battery power, and so I was like, what the heck? I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. And then so I was like, oh well, and I just kept going on with working, and I got home and I told Lionel about what happened when I was listening to the podcast, and then he brought up like ghost adventures when he was saying that
So back to the story that my wife Karen was talking about with her Apple Watch battery dying. I remember back to one of the ghost adventure stories, or not stories but episodes, where they would do like certain lockdowns, and then like their equipment would malfunction and the batteries would be like completely drained, even though they always say like before every lockdown they make sure all the equipment has like fresh batteries and stuff like that. And I remember her telling me what happened to her at work when she was doing, I think, her morgue run or something like that. So then that's when we were like, oh, maybe it was a spirit, trying to manifest or trying to do something. So that's how it drained all the battery from your Apple Watch. And then like she's been getting like bruises and stuff like from work, like running into beds and stuff like that. But I all scared her, talking about like that movie The Conjuring, where the mom has like that iron deficiency. So she would like wake up with like bruises of like hand marks on her legs and her wrists and stuff like that. And then she got scared. But yeah, just going back to that ghost adventure story and just thinking about that kind of paranormal stuff. Yeah.
It made me think of my watch, because it completely, like, the battery went low when normally it doesn't go low, or it lasts through the whole my whole work shift. And so when he was telling me that, I'm like, don't tell me that. I was like, I don't want to be too creeped out. And he's like, but you listen to all those podcasts. And I was like, but I listen during the day. Yeah, I'm the type to listen to that podcast only during like daylight. I don't that it might have like me. I kind of think it's like kind of weird, like because I do believe in like paranormal kind of thing, and yeah. So when he was bringing that up, I'm like, yikes. But it could have just been my battery that was low. Yeah. Well, today we'll see if it's about to die at 7:30. And it's at 95% right now. And normally I like at work I usually just check the time. I don't really like respond to messages or anything, or I don't really do much with my watch, so that was kind of weird when that happened. Yeah. and um and I think last week on Wednesday, Nikki, she said that she's like something with her room, something happened in her room too, and I guess her phone fell off the her desk, and so she thought it was Raja, but Raja was outside or out of her room, and so when she put her phone back on the desk and then she laid back down, and then she heard something drop again, so she turned on the light to see if anything else fell, and then she opened the door and to see if me or Lionel were taking out the laundry or out in the hallway or anything. So when she opened it, she only saw Raja out there, but he was like laying down on the floor, and we weren't awake, and so yeah, that happened in her room. Yeah, so like I always ask, or I always like wonder if like anything follows me home or whatever from the hospital. Yeah, I always wonder that. But if you guys have any of those kind of stories, feel free to comment them. Because yeah, I like to read about it or listen to stories like that. I do get scared easily, but I don't know. It's a weird interest, I guess. But yeah. I don't know. Like it seems like my allergies is just getting worse. Like this morning, I woke up and one side of my left nostril was plugged up, but it was draining. So I was like trying to blow my nose, but then when I would try to blow it, nothing would come out, only on the right side. So this side was like, I don't know what's going on, but it was like blocked, and then so I just like stuck a tissue up in there and let it all run. Then I took Claritin, and it's okay now. I'm okay for now. Yeah, that's all the updates. There's bad allergies, getting scared at work. That's about it. And this weekend, I am not too sure, since it's Mother's Day weekend. I'm not sure if I am gonna go back to Tuba or if I'm just gonna stay down here because Lionel's mom or parents are coming into town.